this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Trojans will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The Boilermakers offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players they're mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He found the hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
And the fullbacks are just the big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's 4th down and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the toss to the left. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Smart play of the opening drive coming up, and now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab and then did the rest.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Can this defense stop them again on 4th and goal? Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something going with their first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Manziel. The short hands, it's Dingle. Breaks into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Trojans want to move quickly. They'll throw it from the red zone. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bender. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. Power football with the run. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the run.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Running back searching for a hole. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
They'll go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll try to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him.
Touchdown, Purdue! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by a field goal over Maryland. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Manziel. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Leaves it with the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his man. It's Bender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Mitchell. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the holder will put it down on the left hash. A 34-yard attempt coming. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the middle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got it out. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Trojan.
Can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Big fullback's got it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give is to Williams. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Give to the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Manziel. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That's caught. It's Bender. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This has been a tight one. Third quarter, all tied up. Is now 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
But when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Bender.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run it from the gun. Finding an escape route. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Manziel. Runs through a tackle. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Bender.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Gray. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Manziel. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Wiggles. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller. They're quicker. They're faster. They're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety. Getting to the quarterback. Getting the...
Turning it on. Just steamrolling the defense. Touchdown Trojans. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it to the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Barry Johnson. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Barry Johnson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. Throws to the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Manziel. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it on the right. Lots of room to run. Slip through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bring in the heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's.